Hello everyone, welcome back to Communify Media. In this video, we are going to discuss about how long are we supposed to live at our parents' house.
So now we will start to discuss the article. Maybe me and Vincent will discuss the article. Maybe start from Vincent first.
The article regarding how long do we hope we live at our parents' house, in my personal opinion, living in the house can vary. But in my point of view, or the maximum amount of time that we can live in our parents' house is after we graduate from university. Because by then, I think everyone or most people would have hope that they already have a job and an income that they can use to live on their own. If you don't, then you would continue to live with your parents. And in my eyes, that seems a bit underwhelming and disappointing.
Maybe from my opinion about this article, the article tells us about how our life is after high school or after college with our parents or our grandparents. Will we live alone? So based on current data we read about the article, uh, nearly a third of Gen Z live with their parents or grandparents. So I read about the inflation rate makes them unable to buy their own homes. Also, due to the impact of COVID, they lost their jobs and didn't make much money, so they can't afford home, afford to buy a house.
Okay, you guys have given your opinion about the article. Now I go straight to the question number one. Okay, the question is, ladies, how long do you expect to stay at home, or are you excited to move in your as soon as possible? Okay, first, in my opinion, I'm used to living alone outside the list of my house because I'm the type of person who is more comfortable and calm to live alone. And I can imagine living with my parents for the next 20 and 30 years because I try my best to live alone and also have my own income to be able to live on my own without bothering my parents or grandparents. But I also feel that I still have to parental assistance until I was maybe 22 years old. I would have my own income without asking my parents. Okay, now what do you guys think?
Maybe from me first, in my opinion, I hope to stay at home maybe until I graduate from college because I think it is my responsibility as a child, and I don't want to make my parents disappointed as me in me, and I want to live independently. Even though I live alone now, my parents still support me for food and other necessities, and I think I will start to live alone, living independently, maybe after college.
Again, as I have stated before, I think when I would want to live alone, I think it is after university or during university. Because again, I think that at that age, I think we are already mature enough and we could start living on our own. We can manage our own money, our consumables, and all of that. Because I think the sooner that we live alone, the better because we could then become more responsible, more diligent, and all that stuff. So I think that moving out after university is like the perfect time to live alone, in my opinion.
Maybe the next question, I will read the question. Wait, I will read the question. What is your reaction to the two articles? Are you surprised to learn that so many in Gen Z are choosing to move back home or move in with relatives like grandparents. Maybe start from Mark first.
Okay, I would say no, because we are still in a COVID-19 situation, and also many are studying outside the city, so they are far from us. It's still a natural things because there are some people who are still comfortable with their own environment. And I also realized that there's a comparison between returning to the original house and staying in our new place of residence. Maybe, and it's my opinion, I prefer to just stay, but I'm also aware from other people point of view that returning to the original place of residence is something that can make us comfortable and also peaceful without thinking about things that make us worry. So how about you, Vincent?
Well, for the second question, what's the reaction to the two articles, and or am I surprised to learn that so many Gen Z are choosing to move back? Personally, I'm not that surprised because I think that the later generations they are more well childish and they can't rely on themselves and can only rather on the depend on their parents, which is a bad thing in my eyes because then uh, we as an individual couldn't improve and become better if we do decide to move back with our parents. Moving back means that we decided that we gave up and we can't live alone, which is not good.
Okay, now we move to question three. How important to you and your crush is moving out and getting your own place to live? Is doing so on a right of independence and growth, like getting a driver license or a job? Is there any stigma or remaining at home? Okay, so in my opinion is I think it's very important because with our ability to be able to live on our own and also support ourselves is a matter of pride. Uh, if we can get our own place to live with our own efforts, it is already a personal achievement in terms of independence and also the maturity of each of us. Okay, so how about this one?
Maybe from my opinion, I think it's quite important to move and get my own place to live because I think it's a form of someone independence and someone stability to live. Mungkin maybe that's my opinion. How about you, Vincent?
Again, for this question, I think I can restate from what I've stated before. Living alone is of course important because it gives you well a lot of things that you can understand, such as you said, responsibility, independence, growth. If we do choose to live alone and not go back to our parents' house or grandparents' house, and having a job or like deciding on what to eat, deciding on how would you spend your money, I think that is a very good thing to learn. And for the next question, which is there any stigma to remaining at home? I think there is, but then again, it's not that prominent, really.
Maybe next question. I will read the question first. Ms. Kambavati details how the high cost of living, particularly for housing, it is affecting young people decisions about where to live. How concerned are you that the state of the economy might limit your possible hopes and dreams of independence? Maybe start from me. I quite agree because nowadays, especially when the cost living is getting higher and house prices are getting higher too, it can be a factor that can limit my dreams. But I believe I can make my dreams come true, and I am not really worried about it. Maybe from you, Mark.
Okay, so I think it's true that there's a high cost of living, especially in terms of buying food, renting costs, and other things. I have great concern in terms of the economy because of inflation, which could hamper my economy in the future. I think, and even though now I am still accompanied by my parents, I have doubts about being able to achieve my personal dreams and hopes. And if I already have a job, I may not be able to fulfill my own needs to the fullest because I don't have experience. So, how about you, Vincent?
Well, with how Miss Campati said that like the living cost is high and like particularly in housing, I think I do agree that it could limit possible hopes and dreams of well the young people that they have, right? However, I think that even with this limitation on the price, I don't think it really matters that much. Because being able to live alone, being independent, growing up, I think that all depends on the person, whether they work hard, be diligent or not. If they do work hard, I think personally that the cost of living wouldn't be a problem if they are hardworking because they can achieve the amount with little, no, less work, I guess.
Okay, for the last question, how would your own parents or grandparents react if you asked to live with them after finishing school? Would they encourage you to stay? Okay, for me, I already know the reaction of my parents if they are in this situation. My parents once said that as much as possible, I could live independently without being dependent on my parents. But don't be forced if there is no income and also the availability of food independent living. But as best as I can, at least find a job and also earn my own income. So, how about you, Oscar?
Okay, so for me, same as Mark, my parents taught me that I could be independent living after high school or after college. So maybe, yeah, same as Mark, I will try my best to not living to try to living at after finishing school at home at house. So maybe from the question, how would your own parents react? Maybe it's not a problem for my parents, but I will try my best to not to be in the independent man. So how about you, Vincent?
I think if I decide to move back after finishing school, my parents would be disappointed, of course. I think they have high hopes for me being able to live independently, grow up, and just become a better individual. However, I think they would still accept me to live with them, but it's just that I think they wouldn't be proud of it. But for my grandparents, I think they would be very accepting, and I think they might even consider me living with them forever because I think they still view me as a grandchild and a baby. So I guess that'd be it. So I guess that concludes our discussion in this video. We have covered all the questions that we had. So thank you everyone for listening to this discussion video and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
guys.
Thank you.